and today on episode 2 of the Browngirl Diaries, we to the beat, you know, it's not messy, but at the same time it's about to get real interesting. But when bitches fell on their faces trying to show off in gyms and shit, I pick bitches up.
Sis, they saying that you're not really my friend. I said, bitch, believe them. Believe them, bitch. Believe them. Get the fuck on my phone, you too, bitch.
Why the fuck this little bitch wanna play? Like she didn't get caught in 4K. Bitch, you did not stand on what I say. You fucked up, I advise you to pray. You a fraud and I'm telling you now. For that image, I break your ass down. Bitch, you pussy,
What's good, y'all? You're back to Life of Jannah, and today on episode 2 of the Browngirl Diaries, I'm gonna be giving you guys a story time on how I passed out at a party. And when I tell y'all, it's gonna get messy, but at the same time I don't care because nobody cared when I passed out. But with that being said, let's just get right into the video. Hey my butterflies. Yeah, it was April 22nd, 2023, and me and my friends decided to go to a party. So I went to a party with Zamir and Saj. Y'all saw them on my channel before when we did the asking guys questions that girls want to know, you know. But yeah, we went to a party, and mind you, before the party we got high, you know, typical teenage stuff, you know. We got lit before we got to the party. Like, no drinking, it was no drinking, we just was smoking. Party started, like, we got to the party like a little later, like 30 minutes after it started, or like an hour after it started, because you were never supposed to really get to a party that early because it'd be ass. I'm gonna call the girl Z. Some of y'all might know who she is. I really don't care. I called her up because I peeped like she was going to the party. So I called her up. I'm like, oh, like, you going or whatever? She was like, yeah. I was like, she was like, you going? I was like, yeah. She was like, we said, I will meet each other there. We're gonna see each other there. So technically it wasn't like we was supposed to, like, you know, we was going there together, but we know when we got to the party we was going to be together, if that makes sense. So anyways, we get to the party or whatever, we see her, we all dancing, we having fun, we rapping the song or whatever. So I remember the bass, this one song came on, it was like a club song, Jersey Club or whatever. If you're not from Jersey, then y'all know, like, that DJ Small shit, all of that. So we to the beat, you know, like, we dancing, we rapping our songs, we, you know. Well, me and Zamir, we was rapping to each other, like, we rapping or whatever, the Meek Mill or whatever, and then the club song come on, boom boom boom. I look over to Z, I'm like, yo, something wrong with me, you feel me? I'm like, something wrong, like, I don't know what's wrong, but I'm not feeling good. Like, I'm not okay. I say I want to leave to her, but like, that's just like how I was feeling. I'm like, I'm not okay, I want to leave. So I look over to her, right? Mind you, me and this girl, we was friends for 8+ years. Like, I looked over, I'm like, I'm not okay. Like, she like, huh? What? Like, she's smirking, and I don't know if she was smirking because she like, what the fuck is going on with you, or if she would just, like, you know, just laughing to laugh or something. But I'm like, I'm not okay. Next thing you know, I wake up, people holding me, Zamir and Saj, they holding me, they like, Jannah or whatever. I pass out again. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Mind you, I'm thinking, right, I'm thinking people help me, y'all. When I tell you, the only people that helped me in that party when I passed out was Zamir, Saj, and my cousins, my ex. But that's it. I'm gonna get into that. I remember being carried outside, and I remember, I know I passed out again, but then I woke back up soon as the air hit me, because I needed air. That's all I needed was some air. As soon as the air hit me. So next thing you know, I hear, is that Jannah? Or whatever. Mind you, a bitch is done. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. It was just like a feeling, like my body, like, I didn't know I passed out, but my body knew something was wrong. Cousins, they was security there, so good thing that they was there, because I don't know what could have happened to me and how I was gonna get home. Like, I didn't know nothing, because remember, like, I had a way home with my friends, but remember, I passed out. So like, who's calling an Uber that fast? Like, it was gonna be too much. My cousin Vinny, he put me in his car or whatever, and he was speeding, like, like, I remember him speeding. I get home, he was like, yo, was you drinking or something? I was like, no. He was like, you was smoking? I was like, hell yeah. Go in the house, lay down, make sure you tell your mom stuff. I'm like, alright. I remember I passed out again in my house. Like, I passed out right in my room, so I wasn't really, like, you know, it wasn't too much. All I remember is, like, I know I passed out in my room though. And then I wake up the next morning and I see a lot of messages from everybody. I see messages from Zamir, Saj, Lamont, Z, and Lala. So next thing you know, it's about to get messy, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not messy, but at the same time, it's about to get real interesting. I'm gonna go to Saj's messages, because Saj texted me first. So Saj was like, the message is gonna be right here. So Saj was like, yo, Jannah, you good? I said, who this? Because I forgot I didn't even save Saj's number. But he was like, Saj, I was like, I don't know, to be honest. He was like, bro, that was scary. I was like, my head booming, my chest hurting so bad. He was like, I thought you was finna have a seizure. I was like, low key, I don't know. So he was like, that's why I grabbed your head when you went out, because I thought I saw spit, and me and Za is Amir. And he was like, and me and Za just picked you up. We're not supposed to pick someone up when they have a seizure. So he was like, but you woke up talking about what happened. And he was like, you don't remember? I was like, no, I don't remember nothing. Like, I just remember waking up, y'all holding me in the car. He was like, bro, I was like, I passed out again outside on my cousin back. Because my cousin, that's what happened. My cousin put me on his back. So then he was like, you was on Zamir saying you needed to go outside, then you passed out. Because I remember I said me and Zamir was rapping to each other, and then I turned to Z too, and I'm like, yo, like, I feel like I'm about to pass out. Like, so he was like, I thought you was dead because you got heavy. I probably did see the light, I don't know, but I'm alive now. I was like, what the fuck? I saw lights, like, because I did. I remember that. Like, it's crazy. And he was like, then you passed out again. He was like, then you passed out again after niggas picked you up, but your cousins helped you. I was like, I didn't feel myself breathing no more. He was like, you was heavy every time you passed out, you got heavy. He was like, nigga, I didn't even see you breathe. And I was like, I couldn't breathe. He was like, it was too hot and smoky. When you went outside, you passed out again. And I was like, my heart started racing real fast, like. And then he was like, word, then you passed out, just fell out like real quick. I was like, damn. I woke up and then I was in my bed, like. And he was like, those was your cousins, right? I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, let niggas know before if you could, because that was dangerous. And he was like, I was like, cool, what? And he was like, you passed out twice. Passing out is not good. And I was like, I just remember me and Zamir rapping to each other. Then I started getting real hot, and I said that I couldn't breathe, and I think I was crying, I don't know. But the music was too loud, and this one club song came on, and then y'all was holding me. And he was like, you passed out right after you told Zamir that, like, some people saw, some people didn't. And he was like, but then your cousins was like, that's my cousin, move, I got her. Yeah, cousins, don't play my cousins. And I was like, I mean, they said that I passed out again. And I was like, I remember waking up in my bed, and I think I passed out again when I got home. And he was like, and there the first time me and Za picked you up and woke you up, he was like, bro, Jannah, go to the yard. I was like, I'm scared, I still feel high. He was like, you probably is. Lamont texted me. He said, you passed out. I told you not to come. You okay? What's wrong? I said, I don't know if I'm okay. I don't know what happened. All I remember is the music being so loud. My head felt like it exploded. I woke up and I was home. You were standing into space, and the music was probably too much for you, and your heart rate was probably racing, and I saw you pass out, which is true, because when I actually went to the hospital, what people don't know, when I actually went to the hospital, that's what they said. It was like it had to be like the base of it, because I'm very small. Like, not very small, but like, I'm small. So like when it come down to the bass and junk, like I can't handle all of that. Like, it's like I'm gonna pass out. So he was like, I saw you pass out, and you got up and was like, what happened, and passed out again. I was like, I was hot too, so that also probably played a part. I just remember that I couldn't hear nothing. I just remember voices asking me, was I okay? And he was like, shake my head, FaceTime me. So when me and him got on FaceTime, we was talking about the whole thing, and he was telling me like, yo, fuck all that. Your friends did not help you. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, Lamont was telling me like, yo, like, your friends did not help you. Like, yo, like Zamir and Saj helped you, but your other friends did not help you. So I'm like, who? So once he said the names, mind you, I wasn't even really surprised, but at the same time, it's crazy, because it's like, yo, I could have died, and y'all just laughing. Like, that's not funny. I was like, I hold on. So I called Saj and Zamir, we on group FaceTime or whatever. I'm asking them, like, you know, like, who helped me, who didn't help me, and I want y'all to be for real. And I was like, I already know the truth, so y'all don't even gotta lie for nobody. So I text Lamont back, and I was like, my friend said Z did not help me. And he was like, motherfucker, I told you that they was laughing at you. The fuck is funny? That's the whole thing I was on. Like, what's funny? Like, y'all laughing. But when bitches fell on their faces trying to show off in gyms and shit, I picked bitches up and walked bitches to nurses. But anyways, I was like, they said, she asked him like, is y'all gonna handle her? Is y'all finna take care of that? He was like, to be honest, she seemed more embarrassed. She moved away from you when you passed out and started laughing. At the end of the day, stop playing with me. Like, for real. I don't understand why bitches thought shit was funny. Like, I literally could have died. Something worse could have happened to me. Like, anything. Like, could have fell into a coma, anything. And bitches laughing. I don't find that funny at all. But when I addressed it, it was, I helped you, I picked you up. But it's the proof, and I got y'all because bitches was lying. I said, and people said she was smiling. And I was like, that's weird. I was like, but thank you. And he was like, fuck, at least I asked, was you good, and actually called you to check up on you. And that's true, because he came to see me and everything. Anyways, I was like, right, people didn't do shit. He was like, I was like, nah, cause why everybody saying the same shit you saying? And he was like, motherfucker, I wasn't lying. I was like, to be honest, I never thought you was. Shit is crazy and my head is low-key spinning right now. He was like, you need to chill. I was like, I'm laying down. Then Lala texted me last night. I mean, not last night. So she literally texted me when I passed out. But remember, my phone died. It was like, I wasn't even really doing that. So she was like, you in that white car? I texted her the next day. And I was like, I don't know, I passed out. She said, damn, you white? I said, to be honest, I don't know, but I think I'll be fine. I just have to go to the hospital. She said, do you think it was because you were too hot? Because I saw them carrying you out. I was concerned. I was like, yeah, and I was high. I couldn't breathe. They said I passed out twice. The person I was like, is that Jannah? That was Lala. And she was like, I thought you was drunk. I was going to help you, but Zamir and Saj ain't hear me when I was calling them. See, like, she was calling. I knew I heard it. Like, it was fainter, but I heard it. And I was like, I don't know what's wrong. My body was heated, and I was dizzy, and I kept saying I need help, and then I passed out. She was like, yeah, I seen you pass out outside. I was like, damn. I was like, Zamir and Saj was scared. They was the only ones out of my friends helping me. Now, it's about to get y'all, and I tell y'all. Anyways, she was like, I'm like, what the fuck is that, Jannah? See? I knew I wasn't tripping. And then she was like, and I'm glad you said that because I was about to ask mad questions. And I was like, what you was about to ask? She was like, but I ain't want to be all nosy. I said, what? I quoted what she was about to ask. I was like, what? Where Z was at? And I laughed and put this emoji. And she was like, I was about to ask you who you went with, but my conspiracy theory was right. I was like, I went with Zamir and Saj, but we was there with Z, T, and other people. But T been constantly calling me and checking up on me, and Zamir and Saj on the phone with me right now. And I was like, bitch is weird, I could have died. I don't care, bitch is weird, I could have died. Anyways, she was like, yes, because I text him, I text T and Zamir whole time. I was like, I know Zamir told me thank you. And she was like, and I called Zamir, I was not gonna stop bugging motherfuckers if you wasn't safe. And she was like, you're welcome. Back to the messages, she was like, yeah, he went out the party to check on you. Talking about T. T went out the party to check up on me, but it was no sign of Z. So I was like, damn, I didn't know that. I was like, but I had a feeling she stayed. My ex was there and said she looked more embarrassed. She was like, well, I don't know, but I was actually outside of the party. I wasn't inside, but all the time it happened outside, Z was not there. And I was like, he said she didn't even care for real. Like, she texted me and asked me, was I good? And I said, I don't know. Then she said, oh, why? That's weird. And nobody can say I'm lying because people swore I was lying. Like, people swore Jannah didn't really pass out. Like, people swore I was faking or something. What the fuck I gotta fake a pass out for at a party? First of all, that's embarrassing. That's one, since we want to talk about embarrassing. And two, it's just like, what am I lying about that for? Anyways, she was like, wait, what? I was like, and she asked Saj, like, y'all finna handle that? Like, she knew that I wasn't okay. And she was like, oh yeah, nah. And I was like, right. And I was like, I really could have died or something. Can I breathe? I was like, my ex said that she looked more embarrassed by me and she walked away from me when I fell. And literally every single person, including her friends, said that too, that was there. He was like, but you knew her for mad long. How am I more concerned than she is? Like, what? I was like, that's sad. That's actually hurtful. She said, yeah, that's not your friend. And I was like, I want to say something, but at the same time, I don't know how I'm going to react for real. I was like, cause I could hop on her ass, but I'd rather just focus on the important stuff, which is me. And she was like, just distance distance yourself. I said, right, that's what I'm going to do. And she was like, she can't be mad about that because she did it to you. And I was like, word, that's a near-death experience. And she was like, that don't make no sense how she act that way. That's very weird. Now that's not a person you want to be around when you drunk or something. And I was like, right. And she was like, because what you passed out and she moved away from you. I said, this is a very serious situation. And to know that she moved away from me and that she just didn't care for her is crazy. That shit hurt. I don't even want to be around her no more. I was like, but that's cause her energy is weird. When she texted Lala or whatever, she was like, this is Z said, me and Jannah were just starting to get back mutual again because we had stopped being friends around that time. Y'all, to my knowledge, we never stopped being friends, so that's some fake shit. Then it said I had no obligation to be there with her any step of the way because we was not close friends anymore, but I still did my part and helped her up and checked up on her, and she told me she was good. Zamir and Saji, the main ones that came with her, was barely with her. That's a lie. She said they took her outside and came right back in and said she was leaving, that's all. No, they took me outside, they made sure I was in the car. Stop playing. Then she says, so I don't get why it's this whole look on me as if I never helped her when I did. Everyone keeps saying your name behind it and all, so that's why I asked. Me and Jannah were just starting to get back mutual again because we had stopped being friends around that time. I had no obligation to be there with her any step of the way because we was not close friends anymore. This girl never came to me and said, I want to stop being your friend. This girl never came to me and said, oh, we not friends no more. Like, she never did none of that. Literally, y'all, we had a little situation that really didn't have nothing to do with us. Well, it didn't have nothing to do with her. Everybody else said other stuff too, but the girls only felt like they wanted to be froggy and only come to me and my friend Diana about it. No, that's not how it works. If everybody else says something about y'all, y'all get on them too. Don't just try to do it to me and Diana just because it's me and Diana. Like, mad niggas says shit, other bitches in that group chat says shit. Like, come on, like. And then literally it was brought to my attention that it only really became an issue for real because Z and my friend Diana, they had a whole argument in the same group chat because Diana was like, let's add the bougie girls, but she was only kidding and she was cool with all of them, so it wasn't a weird energy until bitches made it weird. So either way it go, nobody really gave a fuck about how anybody felt because bitches went around that school and they had the most to say about everybody, and they was trying to put on mean girl acts. All I said, of course my name is going to be behind it. When I only spoke to one person about it, they probably heard it from other people. I can control what people passed around, period. She was like, she just proved my point. She wasn't obligated to help you, but she helped you. Bitches never helped me. When Z texted me, she said, you good? I said, I really don't know. I'm okay right now, but I don't know why I passed out. She said, oh, why? Since when? Then she proceeded to ask me about her cousin and my ex being close. Nobody cared. And I was just like, since he started going to them parties and left it at that. Never really no weird shit on my end or nothing this whole time. I just said what I said. Period. But for real, like, I don't got no issue with nobody. It's the principle. It's just like with this story time, like, it always irked me sometimes, but people wanted me to do this for the longest. But like at the same time, I just feel like people should understand where I'm coming from, and if I want to talk about my experience and my story, I can, because every time I get on this channel, on my channel, and I mention something, people always feel like I'm coming at them. No, maybe you should just be a better person. It don't matter. But for real, moral of the story is, people did not help me. They did not help me. And bitches be weird. And bitches was never my friends from the beginning. Like, I wasn't obligated. It don't matter. Like, if your friend passed out or something happened to your friend, that's like saying, like, if bitches was to die, I'm not obligated to go to bitches' funerals, even though I was close with them. So with that being said, that was my story time, and I hope y'all enjoyed episode 2 of Browngirl Diaries on the life of Jannah. I'm gonna see y'all soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.